From Viking halls to the cities of the future, terrain buffs will love our foreground hub. Watch gaming tables of all genres come to life at beastsofwar.com. Fight for the Iron Kingdoms as a warcaster. Take control of the mighty jacks, arcane devices, and dark sorceries to bring the fight to the War Machine Hub on beastsofwar.com.
So, hello everybody, welcome back to the Bolt Action Locked and Loaded show. I'm joined by John.
Hello.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Right, John, we've been working away in the background on our Bolt Action forces.
Yes.
Now, a while back you added in some 25-pounders and a 17-pounder.
Yes, I did.
Big, massive guns, right? They're firing HE ammo, but we need to figure out how to use it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, myself and Chaz are going to sit down and actually have a look at how you use it and what you're going to target it at. So I'm very scared of these to start out with. I'm going to tell you that now. They are not pleasant. They are big zones of control. But myself and Chaz are going to sit down with you and chat about it here. So we'll be back in a minute. Okay, time for another tip. Now, I'm in the mood for something a little bit heavier, but nothing too heavy. I've got myself a nice little light Howitzer here from the German side.
Okay.
I want to use this to actually do a little pain on you, because you've been hurting me a lot with this big swathe of infantry. So I'm thinking maybe a high-axe shell might be a good idea.
It is.
So what am I going to do here with this?
Well, first of all, you've got a couple of different choices. You can either fire indirectly or directly.
Okay.
So indirectly, you have to fire over a minimum range, so you can't go for anything too close, but you can go for infantry units you wouldn't normally be able to do. For example, your squad just in front of your howitzer kind of blocks line of sight to these, but indirectly allows you to actually target that unit.
I see.
Whereas a direct shot, you'd be able to go for something right in front of you. Now the difference being, one fires the indirect like a mortar, so you start on a 6 and get better if I stay still. The direct shot starts on a 3 and you work out with the same modifiers as you would do any normal rifle shooting. So let's see who goes next anyway.
Yep.
So we've got 2 dice left in, my squad and your squad.
Okay, so I get to go, which is good here. Right, now you've got that captain at the back. Your unit's kind of blocking it, so I think I'm gonna risk it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for an indirect shot on your captain.
Okay.
Because he's been causing me a lot of issues.
Yep.
And if I can get rid of him, your squads, I think, are going to start to crumble that little bit quicker.
Gotcha.
So I assume it's 1 dice.
It is.
Needing a 6.
And I have no option but to stand and take it because I've already acted this turn.
Yep. So.
And you've rolled a 5.
So close.
So close indeed.
So close indeed.
Okay. Go on.
If we say I had got the 6, what would happen? Just for curiosity's sake.
For curiosity's sake, there we'd roll a d6 to see how many hits they take.
Okay, so we'll roll d6.
That's 5. So you roll 5 dice, and you'd add a penetration modifier to each dice, meaning you'd be killing me on 2s.
Oh, okay.
So for every 2+ you roll, I lose a man out of that squad. And the captain is no tougher than any other guy.
Yeah, and I have 5 chances to do this.
5 chances. There we go.
3 6s.
Bosh, bosh, bosh. So the entire squad would be devastated.
Yeah, so...
But you missed.
Oh, I know I missed, but sometimes it's worth taking that risk to get that extra shot.
Exactly.
So let's say I was going for a direct line of fire.
Yeah.
Say I was shooting directly at this squad here. I assume it's still a single shot.
It is.
Is it still high X?
It's still high explosive, but you work out the modifiers to hit from a base of 3. So
I see.
It's definitely within short range.
Yep.
You do have cover between me and you, and I get the choice to go down. This squad hasn't acted this turn. It's my last squad.
Yeah.
So if I want to go down, then it means I halve the number of hits coming in from the HE.
Oh, that could be very useful whenever it's something like that. Will you be doing it?
Well, you're on base of 3s over cover 4s. There's a 50-50 chance of you hitting them, but I haven't moved yet. And if I stand on my feet and take it, then I can actually act and shoot one of you. So I'm going to take it on the chin and hopefully either miss or do not very many hits.
Okay, let's see. 4 to hit.
And you've missed.
3.
Flies over, creates a bigger hole in the crater behind.
Yeah, I think my Germans need to go to Specsavers.
I'd advance and shoot up a squad.
Yeah, that's quite nasty.
It can be. I mean, howitzers, small, medium, or heavy, that they all do a devastating effect.
Yeah, well, I mean, like at the minute, I'm waiting to see what John's 2 25-pounders are going to do, because they're a British light howitzer, I believe.
Yep.
And
I don't know. I'm afraid of them. I'm very afraid of them. I'm thinking I may take some extra mortars in my list just to start plunking down onto their heads because I know he hasn't got toes for them.
Sure.
But guys, drop us a comment below. Let us know what you think. How do you use your light howitzers? And we'll see you again on the next tip.
Okay, so now that we know a little bit more about HE ammo, what do you think, John? Are you going to be targeting, my infantry squads? Are you going to be raining high explosive death? Are you going to fire AP at my my unfortunate tanks?
Yes, because 25-pounders can fire over open sights.
Yeah, I didn't realize this.
Because it's they count as a howitzer.
Yeah.
So it's they're a nice big gun, but they can fire over open sights, and they have an AP round.
Yes.
However, the AP round isn't that good.
Right.
It's still primarily an artillery piece.
Yeah, but if I roll out in front of your 17-pounder, it's essentially...
It's not going to matter because the 17-pounder is going to kill you because it's an anti-tank gun.
Yes. So, you've been adding this stuff in. It's worrying me. I've been having thoughts and ideas about what I can do to deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea.
Right, what?
It's a bad plan.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say that now.
Okay.
But it's a lovely mini I'm going to add to my collection.
Right.
The Puma.
Ah, the Puma. Yes, well, I'm just going to cover my 25-pounders with the 17-pounder.
Yeah, but it's forcing me to play my game. It's the whole arms
Is
race.
it? Is it?
Yes.
Because it's you coming to me and I'm prepared.
Yes, but instead of having that 17-pounder controlling somewhere else on the board, you're having to designate it as points which are defending other points.
That is a good point, though. Or that is a good...
How many times are we going to say point?
We're going to say point a lot because the point of this video is to get the point across.
No, HE ammo was confusing me. That has cleared it up for me a little bit by sitting and chatting and going through it with Ches.
Yeah.
I'm a little less worried of it now, and I think having a Puma to run up the sides of the field to actually nip at your flanks, it means you have something else to think about. And the Puma itself is not bad for dealing with other vehicles.
No, it's not. It's a very good gun on a very fast vehicle.
Yeah, with reasonably light armor.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing with artillery, for me, is it's not the damage it can do; it's the effect that it has on your opponent.
Yeah,
that whole I can't keep anything stationary because if I do, the artillery is going to start doing damage.
Yeah, it's going to zero on me.
Yeah, and every turn, I am going to have two 25-pounders shifting your units about.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got yourself in a nice bit of cover that I need you to move out of.
Yeah, you're just going to start focusing fire, and having two of them, you're increasing those odds substantially.
Absolutely.
That's what really scared me, was the fact that it wasn't just a 25-pounder, it was two of them.
Yeah.
Which is a really nasty tactic on your part because it means you're getting two chances to hit me each turn.
Or move 2 units per turn. Because I can either look at, say, for example, your grenadiers.
Well, my veteran grenadiers.
Yes, your veterans.
Probably target.
Yeah, your veterans. I could either throw both 25-pounders at that and really get you freaked out with them, or I can start pointing at other stuff and going, I want that to move, or I want to hit that. If I hit it, it's only a bonus.
Yeah, it's that control you're after. And then if something gets unfortunate and gets into open sights, you have a shot.
I have the ability to handle that.
Yeah. Well, guys, hopefully that has cleared up HE ammo for you. Myself and John are going to move on here. We'll have a look at some of the other tips that Ches, myself, and John actually filmed. We'll get back to you with the next episode. Oh, actually, don't forget, we have a plug running.
Yes.
Because Warren has given John his Russians.
Well, he hasn't given them to me. They're still Warren's Russians.
Yeah, but they're in the studio to become a house army.
Yes, they are going to become a house army.
Between John and Warren, they're going to be working on that army and bringing it up to speed because Warren has kind of fell behind myself and John. We've kind of streaked ahead and just left him in the dust. The other thing to remember is this show also has an XLBS episode over on beastsofwar.com where we'll be chatting about ambush tactics. So this is something that's good for your emplaced weapons. So guys, if you want to hear about ambush tactics, come across to beastsofwar.com and we'll see you there.
Which obviously could double its movement. So I can advance 18 inches and still fire my main weapons.
That's
so I'm going to slip past the Pack 40 unless you can get a shot off at me. At the moment, the line of sight is blocked.
Yeah, so if you get to move, I'm not going to get that shot off because you're just going to zoom right past and be out of my arc of fire because it's got the fixed arc of fire.
Sure. So what you want to be doing is looking to get that into ambush. As early in the turn as you can. Even though it won't do a shot straight away, it forces me to either then wait and hide and not do anything with the Sherman, or actually try and sneak past and take the shot on the chin.
Keep your blaster handy. The West is a dangerous place. Fight to survive as men turn to monsters and the dead rise on the Wild West Exodus Hub at beastsofwar.com. Progress comes to a world of magic as science and the arcane combine to make marvels. Meet steampunk inventors and orc mystics at the Volsung Hub on beastsofwar.com.